Hello everyone and welcome, my name is iKmRni and thank you so much for clicking on today's Last of Us multiplayer faction video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing off my official John Wick class. Now if you guys have not seen that movie, I completely recommend. But before we get straight into the video guys, if you're new to the channel, be sure to click the red subscribe right below the video to join this army, and don't forget to click the like button too. It really helps me out and I'm back making consistent videos on the channel. So a quick backstory to this gameplay right here. So I joined a little late. We are currently 4 kills behind this guy. This guy was on the team by himself, getting owned by the enemy team. It just wasn't going well for him. It was a 2v1 situation. I come into the match, I try my best, and we come back with the W. And when I say this is a John Wick class, basically what's going on here, I'm pretty much using exclusively my pistol. Sometimes I'll use the purchasable shotgun, that's the 2-barrel shotgun. I really like to use that one up close and personal, and I have to execute all of my kills. If you guys have seen the movie, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So you guys are looking at my class right now. So of course, we got the Enforcer, no silencer, okay? You want the enemies to come to you, so you don't want to be using a silencer, and without using it, you have 2 extra perk slots to use. Next, pistol auto zoom. A must recommend. I only go for the 1 because I find when I go to the upgraded version of pistol auto zoom, it just zooms in way too much and distracts away from you. Of course, covert training too. You have to be stealthy, especially when you're crouching. Lone wolf, you're a solo player here, you're not communicating with your players. This is the type of guy who doesn't want to play with his teammates. He just wants to go a one-man army and destroy the entire team. Brawler too, mainly because of that perk. When you melee somebody, you can actually get an extra 10% of health. It really helps you out in those struggling situations. And of course, the double barrel shotgun, my favorite shotgun to use with this class. Now as you saw, I'm clearly outclassing these guys. We're around the same rank, so these guys are not noobs. They're good at the game, but some people, they just don't have the right rhythm going on. But the way I find that people are most making mistakes in this game, and I'm not trying to say I'm an expert, but I've had a good amount of time playing this game, and the biggest mistake people always seem to be making is rushing. Never rush. The only time I would actually ever say to rush in this game is if you have a stacked team with at least 3 other people who you know are good and you can depend on them. Because when you rush, you give away your position, it's easier for the teammate to take you out, and when you're camping or slowly tactically moving as I would be, I thought I had a shiv there, but unfortunately I used it because I didn't really die this match. I died only 1 time. So what was I talking about? If you're camping, it's a much better way and strategic way to win. Now if I was to move forward, I would have been an amateur and got killed by the bomb. But let's say I didn't kill the bomb and I went up for it, that guy would have a much better sight, especially with that bow and arrow to take me out. I was already injured, so 1 shot with the bow would have killed me. I sit back, I aimed at where I wanted to aim because I knew he had to pop out from that corner only, and I took him out. Easy. I get a lot of questions in my comment sections down below on what's better, the Enforcer or the Revolver. Well, there's 2 reasons why I'm not using the Revolver. The main reason is John Wick doesn't use that class setup, and the main other reason is because it takes too long to shoot. Even if you do have it fully upgraded, it's just not that good of a gun, especially in this type of situation where you don't have a backup. My only gun is the Enforcer, except for the double barrel, which I'm currently not really using that much. It's more of a last resort type of gun. The Enforcer is good enough if you have a fast enough trigger finger, you can take out guys with machine guns that easily. You just gotta keep shooting them high up so their sway is so off the scale that they can't shoot at you. You pretty much hand on hand will win that gunfight. Now you can see here, I'm sticking with my teammate. Although I don't want him to, he's a little kid and he keeps saying how great I am. So I thought I'll try to help this kid as much as possible, get his clan up, and make him feel a lot better in the game. That's how being a good player is, you know. You don't want to put down other players because they're new to the game. This guy was struggling, he didn't know what to do, he could have just left, but no, he stuck around, waited for me, and together we took and came back with the win. Now this clip right here is a great example of using your surroundings to your advantage. So you just saw my teammate get taken out there. Unfortunately, he did get hit with a Molotov, which is also my kryptonite. Now the first thing you would do is run out and go get him because you know where he is. No, stick back and wait for him to come to you. He comes, I wounded his armor enough that when he comes around the corner, 1 shot with the double barrel takes him out. It was that simple. I didn't lose any health and the teammate was nowhere near me. I took him out fast enough where the teammate couldn't come across the map and kill me while I was executing him, and that's why we won this match. Now I know a lot of people think when I say John Wick, and this is a John Wick type of lifestyle here, well basically you don't want to be running out like crazy like John Wick does in the movie. You want everybody to be running towards you because they're in that sprint, they're going to have to take a long animation to come out of the sprint and shoot you while you are already aiming. Be ready to press the aim button as much as possible when using this class and pretty much every other class. If you have that finger on the aim button, faster than anybody else, you're going to win all of these gunfights. Now, we see the clock is ticking. We're going to win this no matter what. No matter what happens here, we're so far ahead, we're going to win. So, I let the other guy get the kill there. We run up. Unfortunately, he does get taken out. He's a little kid, you know. We'll give him a break. Don't be too mean to me in the comments. But we take out the last guy, and we come back with a W. I make a foolish mistake in assignment. I run over the bomb there. Almost die, but luckily the game does end, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to click the red subscribe button, and as always, I'll be seeing you in the next video.